All right. Yay! All right. Welcome to the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma. Tonight we have our Sister Chat. Sister Chat. And we're so excited about our Sister Chat. So I want to start the show off with our scripture. Philippians 1:6. Being confident of this very thing, that he which has begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. And our motivational saying is, great opportunities often disguise themselves in small tasks. All right, back to Sister Chat. I am so excited about Sister Chat. This is our second show doing our Sister Chat, and I think we had an awesome time the first time. So what are we going to chat about tonight? Now, to our audience, if you have any questions that you would like the sisters to answer, please inbox me or go to our Talk of Life Talk Show page with Elma and put your questions on there. And I guarantee you, one of our sisters will be able to answer that question for you. All right. Tonight, I'm going to start it off with, I'm Elma.
Kimberley.
Cynthia.
Linda.
And we are the Sister Chat.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
since
yes,
I didn't get to do my question last time,
Yeah, we got chatty.
I know y'all got chatty, okay?
Yes,
But
we did.
tonight I'm going to start mine off with a question. And I'm going to ask the ladies first. What do you think? Why do young men like mature women? Okay? Who want to go first?
When you say mature, be more specific about that.
Mature women like
Like a cougar woman?
yeah.
Or-
So what do we consider a cougar woman age though?
From 40 on up.
Really?
Oh, from 40 on up?
Yeah.
The 40
okay.
ain't the new 30?
And I don't believe in that new 30.
I'm
sorry.
I'm with you, Linda. I'm with you.
Okay, so you saying a woman at the age of 40 is considered a mature woman.
Okay.
Okay, so
And
all
younger
of us
men
up
would
here,
be- and the younger men would be like...
What age?
17.
17. Oh, that's
You have
old.
some, because you know what? No, reason why I
It is
said that,
happening.
to last night I was watching this movie, and this lady was 23,
Well,
and she was dating a 17-year-old
well.
boy. And I just like,
Let it
why
do
would
what
she
it
want
do.
a 17-year-old young boy when she's 23? So I thought about asking that question, but since you saying they start at 40, I don't know what that is that
Well, I
bad?
think it's what relevant. Yeah, because it could be a woman that meets a guy. He could be a wonderful athlete, everything in the right place, built, muscles, everything, and he's mature for his age in college. And he may have selected a woman that's 30, 31.
Yeah, but to 17, that's in high school.
That is
It
that's
depends
still
on
in
if you
high
graduated
school.
early.
Well,
Huh?
yeah.
And it could be someone that's in college.
Right.
But this is high school.
This is,
Well, 17, he could be a senior graduating early. I mean, we're just talking about what people do.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the legal age. But I mean, really, you can have
But
a guy that's 17, football player, star athlete, doing all
But
this.
he's dating a
and
23-year-old
she
or
could be
30.
22.
That's
People
true.
do.
she's not a teacher.
No,
I don't want to bring that up.
She's just a
But she
student.
was
We're
a teacher on the movie though.
on the movie. But we're
She
just
was a
talking
teacher.
about
But we do have that. We've had that
this
before.
is reality. This is what really happens.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
And and I watch a lot of Lifetime, and Lifetime have a lot of
My
those
God.
stories. You know, Linda always
Mhm,
tickle me
mhm.
about my Lifetime. But I'm seeing this a lot. You know,
Well, they say when women do it, they say they got daddy issues. So when a male do we just assume he has mommy issues? Like he didn't.
Well,
you
they
know?
really don't assume on a male because he can do everything. And he's
Ruff,
still,
ruff.
Yeah, you kind
I
of tell
mean,
them
and
the
he's still in society as, he's accepted. But let a woman do this, and she's not accepted.
She got
You know,
issues.
she be, she has issues, and she be called names and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not an equal understanding.
When it comes to a woman messing with a younger
young
man
Right.
versus a younger woman being with an older man. So that's what
Right.
you're saying. That
That's
Right.
your Raymond.
you know, What did you say, Sid?
Usher Raymond. But he had to sign them papers, so I don't know. I mean, the love lasted for a little bit, 2 kids later, and then divorce court. And they were rich people trying to do that. I mean, I know she was quite older than him.
Right.
But we don't have to base everything just on their relationship. But
On whose relationship I mean?
Usher Raymond, the singer.
I don't know them, do I?
Yeah, Usher.
Oh,
The
I didn't
singer?
follow them.
Oh, okay.
I just know they end up divorcing now.
But look, audience,
they were
you
younger.
want to answer that? Put it at the bottom of the screen so we can see what you have to say on that. Because this is something that people looking at, that the younger boys messing with mature women, and this is, they don't think nothing of, but some might think that that's okay. But to me, I that's like going with your son or something.
Exactly, because I think his mother never got along with his wife, because I think she was not too much younger than his mother. Does anybody else know anything about their?
No, I
No,
don't
I didn't
keep up
keep
with
up
all
with
of
them.
that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
And it's also depending on how much money he made. It has a lot to do with it.
The what
Yeah.
does
Play
that?
with
What
me.
you say,
Because
Kim?
Because Vivica Fox, depending on how much money he made, how thick his pockets is, how loaded
Oh,
his
the younger
pockets are.
man.
Yes,
Mhm.
They
because I
make
think-
money
broke.
too.
I
All of them
think
ain't broke.
yeah, everybody. Vivica Fox.
Wait a minute, so
I think
you're
she
saying
like
that-
a younger man.
Okay, so you're saying that these young men have money?
The wealthier ones. He was a producer. Did y'all remember that one? It's real
Uh-uh.
big in my mind. I think it was Vivica
No.
Fox liked the younger man.
Mm,
And he was a
Wow.
producer. You remember that, Carlos?
I'll say.
Yeah.
And it just depends on how wealthy he
If
is
they have money.
and what he
But
likes.
wait a minute, but then
Exactly.
too, it could be the sex. Have you thought about that? Some women think the younger men have better sex. I've seen that
More
and I've heard
energy?
that on some of the Facebook pages and stuff. I mean, you hear everything, but some of them say that they like the young men because they like rabbits.
Jack Rabbits.
What do you mean, rabbit?
And they say
They
women.
get it
and they
quick
say
and move
women kind
on.
of.
You know how the
Oh,
rabbit
they
hop,
hop.
hop, hop.
And then women kind of hit their
Hop down
peak
the
at
yellow
certain
brick
times in their
road.
lives. So I don't know. That could very
Well,
well
I'm
be
just
a
going
good
about what they say on Facebook, or you ask these women this question because some women just say they like younger men because they can last longer. I saw this on one of the shows. That's what I saw it on one of the shows. Now. They said, I don't know, but they said on one of the shows. I'm not gonna call the talk show, but this lady, she was in her 40s. And she was dating a guy that was 28. Y'all might know the show, but I'm not gonna call the show name. But she said that she liked the younger man because he could go longer, and even after he finished, he could start right back up again. And she loved that. So I don't
Oh,
know.
well,
I'm
hell.
just telling you what I heard on the talk
What
show.
you heard through
hell,
chit
you
chat.
can give Viagra to an older man and he can go all night.
Yeah, that's
So-
because that Viagra
And
holding
then he
him
can take
up.
you shopping too. He can take you shopping.
Oh, he can take you
Take you around
It's depending on what men you talking about now. Because there's a lot of nice looking men, young professionals with money. Really,
That's
it is
true.
with a nice salary. It's not always the older ones.
But y'all sound like it's only for the money.
No,
You're gonna either be a nurse or a purse.
But what? Wait,
Why
what you
laugh?
say?
Who
What you
out
say?
there
Kim?
laugh? You're gonna either be a nurse or a purse.
Oh, excuse me, a nurse or a purse?
That's what I was told.
But
And then years ago, I know it's been about 6 years ago. There was a young man that worked at the school next to where I worked, and he put a note on my car asking me out. Now I don't know how old he perceived that I was at the time.
Okay.
And I said, "Well, thank you, but how old are you?" And I said, "Well, you're the same age as my oldest son, so that's not gonna work for me." Just trying to be nice and cordial. He said, "Well, my aunt told me that older women want younger men."
Wow.
I said, "Well, I don't want my son. And by the way, I'm married."
I don't want my son.
But he just
I don't
kept
want my
trying.
son
So I
either.
don't know how old he thought because I never told him.
Yeah.
So he just kept putting a note on the window. But I knew he was like 30 something. I'm AARP. I'm straight AARP. Been for the last.
But that means you still
5
looking good,
years.
sister. You still
But
looking
he
good.
insisted that he put a note on my window because his
Yeah.
aunt told him that older women want younger men.
And he was safe since he was in his 30s,
Yeah.
He
Well,
wasn't like he
30.
was a kid.
I guess 30 and 50 don't look bad. 30 and 60? A 30-year-old man with a 60-year-old
I
woman,
couldn't
or
do it.
65.
Well, if I would date a young, well, I did date a young man.
Oh, testimony time, testimony time. Tell it, tell it.
No, I did.
Come on, Sister Chad.
It started off very well, but the last part of it went sour. I mean, that's the one that had the machete up against my throat.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, hell to the no.
Well, how old?
So-
What was the age difference, though?
9 years.
Okay, 9 years.
Mhm.
That wasn't too bad, though.
No, that wasn't too bad, but it turned out bad.
Okay, because you wanted to
So-
leave him or what?
Yeah.
Oh, you got tired of the young man?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, it will wear out, you all.
Yeah.
See,
it
the
will
older
wear
women
out.
get tired of those young men every now and then.
I mean, you know, you don't want to be the mother, but I think when you go into it, it's you know,
Exciting?
first time is so exciting.
It's
and
exciting.
Sex is good. I mean, it is awesome. You know,
So the sex is
like
good
little
with the
bunny
young-
rabbits. Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
But
But, you
isn't
know,
that hard on a younger, older woman's body with these young men?
it wasn't
'Cause-
hard on me.
Oh, okay then. Go ahead,
I
Sister
mean,
Chad.
you know, it
She
wasn't
said it wasn't hard
me.
on her,
It
y'all.
wasn't
So
hard on
I
me.
give it up for these older women that said it ain't hard on him.
Well, it wasn't. But you
When
know,
you would go out in public, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when you go out in public together, you look like closer to his age.
oh baby, no, I look. I,
You still look young.
I
You
know.
do. You look good right now
Did you
for
people
50.
stare? Was it not that obvious that you were 9 years older than him?
Oh no, it wasn't obvious at all. Yeah.
Because you have some of them that they look like their mom, and then they get
Right.
mad when somebody comes and say, "Hi, is this your mom?"
Oh my Lord.
Oh, and they get mad and upset. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm
But wait a
going
minute,
to call.
Kris Jenner has a younger man, and I don't know how old he is.
Who is that? I don't know who that is. Who is that?
That's the Kardashians' mom. She
Kardashians'
has
Oh,
a
really?
young
But
African.
she's beautiful.
She has a young African, a black man.
Well, look, I'm going to get
Yes, and he's
some
young. He's like about
information
40.
from a young man. I'm gonna call Carlos up first.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask Carlos this question and see. Carlos is one of our producers, you all. So, and he is single. And there might be an older woman out there that won't Carlos, but I got to let y'all know what Carlos is thinking, why younger men like older women. All right, so let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I'm calling my husband. Hold up. I'm calling the wrong person here.
No, we can't call him.
Because I ain't old. I'm calling up Carlos.
We asking these questions.
Okay, so let's see what Carlos
Apostle
has
don't
to
want to know
say.
why we asking these questions.
Okay, Carlos is on the line. How are you doing, Carlos?
I'm doing all right. How y'all doing?
Can y'all
We're
hear
good,
Carlos?
Carlos.
Okay, Carlos, the question tonight is, why do you think younger men like older women?
I mean, I can only speak for myself. For me, it's the maturity of the woman. That is what I'm attracted to. Since I was a little kid, I've always been attracted to older women.
Why?
I don't know. I just always been attracted to older women. But for me, it's the maturity of the woman that attracts me to older women.
But how old?
How old do you like them? None to ask. Okay, what's so funny, Carlos?
For real?
You don't want to tell the age because these people out here listening to you?
No.
What's the age range?
What's the age range?
Yeah,
Right.
10 years, fine.
I say about 10 years older than me.
Okay, and Carlos
how old
is
are
in
you?
his 30s, so he's looking for a woman at least 46.
46.
Okay.
It sounds different with the number, Don't put the number on it.
No, we put an age.
Just young and ripe.
Right.
Just ripe at the ripe age. You looking for?
Yeah, so I'm 30. I'm 32. So
What,
So,
42 and up?
42.
so I say about from 32 to 40, 41.
Well, that's not too
That's
old,
not
Carlos.
bad,
32
no.
to 41. You said 10 years. So, oh no, that's right. That's right, 42.
42.
Okay, I can understand. But one of the questions up here was, did you have mommy issues? The reason why you like older women?
Nah, I ain't have mommy issues.
That mama ain't got
Or
nothing to
do
do
you
with
want
that.
these older women to take care of you, Carlos?
Nah, I don't want nobody to take care of me.
What about the sex with the older women?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, really?
I didn't say all
As
that.
far as women, we all know that women are mature faster than men.
Yes.
You know, so but at the same time, as a woman gets older and learns to come into her own and embraces herself, like she goes up another level.
Uh-huh.
And that's what attracts me to an older woman is that, you know, the confidence, you know, the maturity level. I mean, as far as me and younger women, I don't know. I guess they have to be more mature for me in the mind for me to date them or to be with them. So I mean, because I guess like all my life, people always thought I was older than what I am.
Yes.
Because I seem more mature. So for me, I would have to have that same thing if I was to date somebody younger than me. So I think that's why I'm attracted to older women, because they're more mature.
Oh, okay. Look at you, Carlos. All right. Do y'all have other questions for Carlos?
I do. What about a case of children? Like when you're dating someone older, sometimes they're past that stage of wanting children and stuff like that. How do you feel as a younger man with that?
I got one child and I'm straight.
So that's another point for the older mature woman. You don't want no more children.
No.
that works a lot of times for the older women too, though, because they pretty much
some of them
good with
don't want
that.
no children, so
Or they already got them and they good with the ones they got. Just like
but what about the mature women that have children?
Right.
I mean, I don't mind.
Okay.
You know? That's a part of being a man. I mean, you be hard pressed to find somebody that ain't got a child nowadays anyway. So, I mean, even
you mean just having
now,
more?
the younger women got more kids than the older women. You know, so
you got a point there.
Especially the people around my age. All the people I know got 2, 3, 4 children. So it's hard to find a woman right now in this day and time where they don't have a kid. So in your mind, you have to prepare for that.
That's
already.
true. All right. Thank you, Carlos, for being on the Talk of Life talk show with Elma. We appreciate your comment. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem.
Bye-bye. All right. So we heard from Carlos tonight. So now Kimberley is going to call someone up and ask them the same question.
Ring. Okay, let me dial this number. Ring, 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 ring. It's ringing. Hello. Sebrin, we have a question to ask you on the Talk of Life talk show.
Oh, okay.
Yes. This is Elma's question. And your question is?
My question to you is, why do you think younger men like older women?
Oh, wow. Oh. Specific. Okay. For me, it would be security.
Security? What you mean by security?
Security as in the mature women that I'm interested in knows who they are and knows what they would want in a relationship, instead of me just wondering what are they doing and where's their head at.
Wow.
That's
Can I ask you a question? Okay, you go into the relationship. Do you put that out first? Okay, basically, I'm dating you because of security. Although I mean, you know, you be honest about and then when it comes to the end, it won't be no misunderstanding. You know, like if you decide, okay, this is not working, and the woman said, well, this is not working for me, but I gave you the information why I was dating you. I'm attracted to you, true enough. But my main goal was the security that you have shown. So, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, in a way.
He knows what she's saying. Okay,
go ahead, baby.
Yes, I do understand what you're saying. The reason probably why I would be talking to her, because the moments that we shared, or just me just being around the person, shows that what I'm interested into isn't going to leave anytime soon. So if what I'm into, like security per se, leaves, I probably would leave too.
So can you pick that up from talking to her? That this is what you might think that she would be a security person for you?
Maybe just not just by talking. You have to see through action as well.
Action, right.
Okay.
So you ain't saying like you want a sugar mama, are you? Are you talking about something else, like security?
No, just they could be the same age as I am, but still have a more mature mindset than most older women.
So what is your age range?
From 23 to if they can handle their business.
Whoa, 23, they can handle their business.
That's a good ending point. Can you handle your business?
All right. Okay, do y'all have any questions for him? That was good. I love that. That's from a young man, too. Okay, thank you so much for your answer.
A U.S. Navy SEAL. All right, now. All right. Now.
A salute to the Navy. All right.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being available.
Thank you so much.
But,
Okay,
that's a good point.
Yes.
Just being in a relationship and you can feel secure. I think that's a really, really good point. Not so much about money, but just being able to feel good about a person and being able to be yourself and enjoy their company. And they enjoy you if you put on a different shoe or the wrong shoe. You got on 2 of the mismatched shoes. They enjoy you, you know. They don't care if you fart in the area. They'll be like, bombs away. You can just enjoy each other's company.
I be for real. Like,
oh, yeah, girl. Because when I was dating, I held mine in so long, I got sick. So I said, look, either he going to accept the fart or not, you know. And he accepted, he's still at 38 years, but he ain't used to that one. Okay, now, my last call is going to be from our guest that's going to be, that's already been on the show. And this is going to be from Pastor Michael Winfrey. Okay, I'm going to ask the mature guy. Okay, let's see if I can get him on the phone. Okay, this is such a good question. It's ringing. Is he going to answer or not?
Hello.
Well, hello, Pastor Winfrey. How are you? Welcome to the Talk of Life talk show.
Well, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Well, good. We're so happy to have you on the show tonight. My question to you, and we was thinking about, since you are such a mature young man, we could ask you this question. Why do you think younger men like older women?
Well, I'm so glad you guys came up with that topic because I happen to be an expert on that.
Oh, my Lord.
Really? Come on, I'm going to tell right now.
Yes, ma'am. It started when I was 11 years old and my babysitter slept with me. I was 11, she was 16.
Whoa.
And so it started real early in my life. And from that time forward, I always dated or messed with or slept around with older women. And one of the reasons why I did it was because they were more mature, they didn't play the games, and they taught me things that I needed to know, that I wouldn't have known at a young age, that I wouldn't have known as a young man. And so I think it was partly that. I think it was part the fact that that seemed like an accomplishment that I could date someone who was older than me. In fact, I have a story that I would tell, I would share. Hopefully you guys won't judge me for my humanness and you'll remember my holiness. But when I was...
I like that. Hey, Michael, we understand that one.
When I was, I want to say 16 years old. No, I want to say 18 years old. Because I was able to go into the club. And at that time, you could go in the club at 18. And there was a particular woman who liked me because she saw me dancing. And of course, I could always dance, and that was an attraction to women.
You can dance now, Michael.
And so she invited me to come over, and she was 32 years old. I was 18.
Wow.
And she was working. She was working for the post office, so that was a plus because she was making big bucks.
Oh, Michael, were you dating her for the money?
Oh, wait a minute. I ain't got to that part yet.
Michael, you are so funny. Okay, go ahead. Tell your story.
So she invited me over to her house.
Right.
And now you have to take in consideration, I'm living with my mama.
Okay.
At this particular time. And so I ride a bike over.
A bike?
Oh, my Lord.
You didn't have a car, Michael?
Pull up on it.
Yeah, she didn't know. No, it was on the side of the house. The bike was on the side of the house. She didn't have a clue. And so she invited me in, and we went to the next level real fast. But before we did, she had sat me down on the couch, and she said, well, do you work? And I said, yes. And she said, well, what kind of job do you have? I said, well, I really don't like talking about it. and so after we was done doing the do, she said, well, you told me you had a job and you said you couldn't talk about it. Well, what is it? And I said, well, you seen that movie, The American Gigolo? And she said, yeah. I said, well, she said, that's what you do? I said, yes, sir. She said, so I'm supposed to pay you? And I said, well, you seen the movie, right? She said, yeah. I said, well, yeah. She said, well, how much? And I said, $100. So she gave me a $50 bill and a check for $50.
Wow.
Man, I ran up out that place so fast and I cashed that check. And that was my greatest experience of an older lady. So that really helped to increase my desire for older women at that time.
That don't sound like a good deal for her. She had to pay.
But Michael, how fast did you ride on your bike getting out of there?
I was out of there. It was like I had a Corvette. I was gone. I made sure she did not cancel that check before I was able to cash it.
Oh, my God.
Michael, you are too funny. So what advice are you going to, Michael, what you going to So
not to go and get paid for it.
But Michael said he was a gigolo at that time.
Okay, but Pastor Winfrey, do you feel if you had kept the relationship going on and on, you would have had a good relationship with this lady? Instead of the first try, you got paid, or did she continue to pay you for your due?
Oh no, she didn't pay me no more. I was too costly, I guess. But I believe that I could have had a relationship with pretty much any one of the older women because I was more mature. Because I had been around older people, older women. And so it made me more mature. I've always, since the age of 14, I was the same height I am today. So I always looked older than I was. And I always felt like I was older. So again, you messing with girls your own age, you usually don't get that. You get the childish things. I want to go to the mall. I want to spend all your money.
Right.
But mostly mature women already know what they want. They're established. I would even say that you would feel more comfortable with a mature woman. So I can't really say why every person desires an older person, but for me personally, those are the things that stood out to me. That she was more mature, that she didn't play the game, she was established, and she knew what she wanted in life.
Well, Michael, let me ask you this question. Do you feel that the older women taught you a lot of things that you could use on a younger woman?
She probably did, but I never wanted to use some on a younger woman. I don't know. I guess it was like crack. Once you go, you can't come back.
The checks and everything.
I married an older woman, but my wife is 3 years older than me, so.
Is right now next to you?
Yeah, she's right here.
Hey, right now.
Hi, sister.
What do you think about that?
I am sitting over here cracking up laughing.
I don't blame you.
In the same vein, I have always liked younger men.
Whoa!
Yeah, this works out perfect for us. I was a cougar before they
How does it work out?
Okay, they said, how does it work out?
Right.
A younger man was more adventurous and liked to have fun, and
that's
I
good.
don't know.
That's
It was
good.
just I
That's
just
good.
did not like old men.
She said, "Old man."
Old man. She said like it's
She said like it's nasty.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
no.
old
They
men.
don't have any fun. They don't want to have any fun.
Girl, you
Yeah,
are
bless
too
her heart.
funny.
Yes.
Y'all are
Yeah,
too
she
funny.
was.
I'm about to have y'all both back on the
But
show
I asked
again.
right now, did she?
Well,
Right
if your
now.
viewers would look in the Webster's dictionary up under cougar, they would see a picture of my wife.
Oh, Michael,
I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
get
I
you.
love
He's
it,
only
Michael.
3
Michael,
years
you
old.
I love it, Michael. I love it. I love it. I love
They
it.
called
I love
they
it.
had cougars. She was it.
She was it.
She was it.
That's
I love
why
it.
you
I
still
love
smiling,
it.
Michael.
Yes.
But did she
yes.
think
Yeah, ain't no
that?
doubt about it. Give me my older women anytime. I don't care what she talking about older men. Look, give me my older woman, so I guess we on the same page. She got a young man, I got an old lady. I don't know.
Hey, we have a question. What's your question?
My question is, did she find that the younger man was more mature than the older man?
Was the
Is that
younger
why
man
she-
more mature than the
Or
older
could
man?
she teach them?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Did you have to teach Michael?
Oh no, not with Michael now. No. Yeah, don't forget he's been doing this older woman thing way before me.
So he was already trained already, huh, Ray?
Yeah, I got him at the perfect time.
He was already potty trained. You didn't have to change no diapers.
No. Mm-mm.
Y'all are too funny. Thank you both and for sharing tonight, answering our question for tonight. We love you all. Don't forget to watch the show tonight.
God bless you, and we surely will. And remember, viewers, remember my holiness and forget about that humanness.
We love y'all. Thank you for sharing.
We love you too.
Bye-bye.
Can I try my last caller?
Uh-huh.
Can I try one more caller?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
We
let me
have
see if
one
they're
more
ready. Let me see
caller
if
that's
they're
going to
ready.
come
Let me
on
see
the
if they're
show.
ready. They said they were working. Let me see.
I
This
am
is
really
good. That was
enjoying
really
this.
good.
This has
Wasn't that
really been
good?
a good question. Remember, if you all have any questions, you can put them at the bottom of the screen. Okay, come on, Kimberley.
And just think, we may call you
And we may call you. I like
and
that.
ask you. Let me see if my caller is ready. They were clocking out. Hello, Jason. Caller. Hey, how's it going? This is the Talk of Life talk show with Elma. And inquiring minds would like to know.
Yes.
What's his name?
Jason.
Hi, Jason. This is Elma. How are you?
I'm doing great, Elma. How are you?
I'm great. Hey, Jason, I need your assistance tonight. I need some input. Why do you
All right.
think younger men like mature older women?
Why do I think that younger men like? Oh, well, I'm in that category.
That's why we called
That's
you.
why we called you.
Oh, that's why y'all call it.
That's why you remember you on the Talk of Life talk show.
Now, what age?
They want to know what age are you?
Oh man, I'm 37.
Oh, okay. So what age range do you like these older women, Jason?
Well, the lady I'm talking to right now is 43.
Oh, that's not bad, Jason.
That's not too bad.
Not bad.
That's not too bad. That's not too
You
old.
had me thinking you talking to a 57-year-old woman.
Oh no. I guess I should have asked how much older you all talking about.
But have you always liked older women?
I can't say always, but yes, for the most part, yes.
When did you acquire? Oh, what would you say?
Why?
Why? They want to know why.
Oh, you said when? Oh, why?
Yes.
The maturity level. Just I guess like once you have in your mind as a guy, like you want to be somewhere in life, you want to do some things and really get somewhere and do what it takes to get there. Usually, at least from what I've seen, older women may be a little bit more stable, emotionally and mentally, and ready to or have enough fortitude to go through what it takes to get somewhere.
All right.
Whereas usually the interaction with someone younger will be more like, oh, I just want to have fun and kind of all over the place.
All over the place.
And then we'll look at, and then it seems like they tend to look at, like, for instance, me working a lot and putting in what it takes to get us somewhere as a family or in a relationship, particularly financially. Usually that's looked at as a slight against them, but that's not the case. Like, and it's very tough, finding that perfect balance. But between the relationship and what needs to be done, because if you're always out there hustling and doing what you got to do, then that's less time that you're physically around each other.
Okay,
And
so
it's like that.
How did you meet her?
How did I meet her?
Yes.
Oh, I was on a vacation out in Florida, and I met her.
Was that a Stella Got a Groove?
Was that a Stella Got a Groove on?
So she obviously was what he liked.
I suppose so.
What was your question? What was your question, Linda?
I was gonna say I heard him say he hustled, so she's okay with him hustling in order to equal out the balance of their financial.
You said you hustle while you're out there hustling. Are you saying while you're out there hustling, making the money, she's stable with you not always being there?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm always exactly. I'm always on the road, and so it's pretty much like we have a long distance relationship almost. You know what I mean? So yes, she is. She's perfectly fine and comfortable with that whole idea, and she has enough trust in me personally. And that kind of thing. It doesn't work.
That you're not picking up no lot lizards along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Lizard lots or lot lizards, whatever you call it.
It's lot lizards.
Lot lizards.
And I know that's not for everybody. But it just works out for us, right. and she respects it and trusts me enough, and I trust her as well, because it can, it has to go both ways.
Well, that's nice. Good. That is awesome, Jason. Y'all have any other question for Jason?
No. Just keep doing what you're doing, Jason.
Keep doing what you're doing, Jason. Make it work. Oh, you have one question?
Oh, Cynthia has a question.
Are you thinking about getting married to this particular lady? Or are you at that point in your life where you want to do that type of permanent relationship? Or are you just dating around and she's just someone you're having fun with?
I don't think so.
It don't sound like that.
I guess it's all of the above. She's definitely, as you would say, marriage material.
Wow.
And it's.
See how I set him up?
You set him up.
Not that I was thinking about cheating or anything, but it's like there is no reason for me to look anywhere else.
Oh, I like that, Jason.
I know that.
I like that, Jason. You all right with me?
And do y'all want to know who Jason's mama is?
Who?
Me.
You raised him right.
That's my oldest son.
Right.
Because the thing about younger men sometimes is that they're okay dating an older woman until it's time for her to want more. And then that's when they start getting flaky.
She starts wanting to be married.
Yes.
And Jason, I know you're at work. Thank you so much for taking the time.
But he's not that way.
But that's not the case, though. I heard you, but that's not the case.
He heard you, Cynthia. He heard you.
Defend yourself,
That's right.
That's right.
Fix it, get it. That's right, Jason. Get it.
I love that. Defend yourself, Jason. Maybe one day we'll get to meet you.
Yes.
Really, that was a really good answer.
That was a good answer, Jason. I appreciate that. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Love you. Bye.
All right. This topic has really been an awesome topic tonight. And I think we got some good answers on that. Why younger men like mature women. But what did you all catch out of that? What did you catch mostly what they said?
A lot of them were kind of within 5-year range of the woman, if it works out well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think too much. I mean, that's what I've seen tonight even. Because he's only within 3 years of her, and then I'm bad at math, but he's 37, she's 40, early 40s.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, so it seems like there's probably a lot of common ground when you're a little closer in. Even if the woman is a little older, like too much older, I think it starts to become like the man feels like you owe him something because you're taking his youth time. Just like the women kind of feel like with the sugar daddies, like, you a young something, out of the deal, and I'm getting something old. So I mean, it's like
Something
they
old,
feel
something
like
new, something
right.
blue,
So and they
something
feel like you got
borrowed.
baggage and I don't. So it's like you got to pay me for that. So like not that that's the way it should be, but in our society, that's kind of the thing that people see on the most cases.
When they looking out there, they see an older man with a younger
They just
woman.
assume.
Oh, that's her sugar daddy, and she's only there for the money. But it's could be the difference. But with the younger men, we look at it different.
Yeah.
Why would a younger man want a older woman? But if y'all listen to them, they said mature.
Yeah,
A lot of that was in that. On all four of those questions, you heard the word mature.
All of it was maturity, security,
right?
And they enjoyed being with that person.
And they weren't worried about no children or anything like that, and they didn't have to worry about the running around, they
drama.
felt, the drama, and everything, unless you get one of those jealous old women mature women, that's, you can get, that can be dangerous, you can get those that go crazy, that want that young man in hand. When he started trying to get away, they say, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. Because I done taught you all this stuff and now you want to go give it to a young woman.
It's time to run, Forrest, run.
So we have that, but this is something that in society is happening. Because another thing too, you got a lot of young men that want the mature women too for a mama figure too. They want somebody to take care of them. They want somebody that they can have that take care of them while they're out with the younger woman. I tell you, I watch Lifetime. I see this stuff, but they do. And I knew someone that did that before. The man was younger and he was at home and she was taking care of him. And then while she was taking care of him, he was out running around with these younger women and everything, and it's sort of
was it a issue? What's it called? An episode of Snapped?
It was sort of like Snap.
Because nobody that's playing with people's emotions.
Yeah, but you remember the movie that Tyler Perry just had? What's that one? The one that he just put out. I can't think of the name of it. What's the name of the movie? The one that he just put out with the woman that was going with the man, and the man brought the woman in the house.
Oh, that's right.
You know the one I'm talking about?
Like that's like a little older.
This one he just put out. It was on Netflix not too long ago.
She was older than he was.
That's a good movie. And she's older than him, but it was a setup. And he used her for money and everything,
for a bank account.
And for a bank account. And I mean, he knew how to say the words and he just reeled her in and everything and got what he wanted. He even brought a woman in our house and the woman thought that was his mother.
Yeah.
And that's when she lost it. Right. She must have beat him up. So, it can go real violent in today's society with you going with a younger man, and they got, because the movie we was watching last night, she got real jealous of the younger girls. She was jealous of them, but he was really off in her, but they didn't end up staying together. But I always looked at that as me with my son.
Yeah.
In a way, know.
Yeah.
And but it's not, because some people have problems with that. You be wondering, why would a 30-some-year-old woman want a 17-year-old boy? Or even the one, remember the story?
Say why the 17, because although she wanted him, he didn't necessarily have to, give in.
Right, he didn't, but he was in love with her.
So he wanted her.
Right.
And sometimes you really can't tell love. Right. Love is,
it doesn't have no age,
no
though.
Age limit.
Because you got women that's in their 60s that like these older 80-year-old men.
Yeah.
They're 80-year-old. I don't know what they doing, but they doing something.
The other thing is, it's the security sometimes. Sometimes I just want to know you're there.
Yeah.
It's sometimes I just want to just know you're there and you're stable and you're not in and out. You're not 1 minute you're this, 1 minute you're not, 1 minute you're mad, 1 minute you're not. And sometimes it's just stability. Sometimes it's just companionship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might in 60. What you say? A 60-year-old woman want to
Yeah.
They
Want
may
the
not want to
80-year-old
be
man.
sexually active. They just may want companionship,
Yeah.
and we don't
Because
know.
everybody's not into sex all the time.
Right.
They just might want
I
it
mean,
once a
you could have
month.
had some health issues, and you just want, and you're in your 60s or whatever age you're in, and you may not be able because of health issues, and you just want to have company.
Yeah, that's
companionship,
true.
Male or female
Yeah.
companionship, and maybe the other people that are your age want to be sexually active, and that's the
Mhm.
reality. Everybody's body is changing at different ages and stages.
You're right. That's
So we
true.
don't want to forget that. And some people are going through health issues, which I used
yeah.
to watch Oprah years ago, and I couldn't understand. And Oprah would have these different shows on about these husbands leaving their wives when they got sick. Y'all remember that?
Oh yeah,
Years ago,
yeah.
20
I
years
just saw
ago.
one the other day on there. Yeah.
And I couldn't understand it then because, of course, I was way younger. But then I was like, oh, these health issues, and someone else can't wait because they want that fulfillment in their life.
Right.
They may love the person, but they're battling that and maybe just didn't know how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm seeing things from a different side of the mountain now that I'm older.
Yeah, but you don't move your friend into the house with
Well,
your
no, I
wife.
wasn't talking about those extremes.
yeah.
I was just talking about normal.
But you do have that.
everyday people.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
you
you guys
do.
were talking about the extremes. So I was just
Yeah.
talking about because I have a friend that's guy. He's married to a woman that's 8 years older than he is. Man, they have a wonderful Christian relationship. Been together 20-some years.
Wow.
So
That's a blessing.
That is a blessing.
and
you
she's
know.
in her 50s. So
Yeah.
they've been like that.
Because love doesn't have age.
No, it doesn't.
If you love somebody, it doesn't matter how old they are. But in society and looking at the world, they'll condemn you for the age. They'll condemn you for whether you're an older woman with a younger man or a younger, vice versa. That could easily happen in today's society, So, but we just
More
want you
so
all.
with the females than with the males, though.
Yeah. You think so?
Oh yes.
What's that, Linda?
More
with
so
the
with
female.
the female. They'll condemn a female.
Oh,
but
then they will a male.
Yeah.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
They-
Because they're
Always
looking.
assuming that because mine is broke, yours is broke, mine is broke, baby. It ain't broke. You just make sure you take care of your garden.
Yeah, that's
You know,
right.
they always
Plant your
assume-
seed, leave mine alone.
They always assuming
You
oh,
hold
when you
your
gonna
row
wear
and I
her?
hold my row.
You don't know. That's what I'm saying. Hold your own mule. Let me take care of my mule.
This has really been a good topic that
Wait a minute,
we.
Helen Wilkins, she like younger men. Helen Wilkins like younger men. She think the apostle, she think the world apostle. I said, Mama, apostle married. Apostle
Now she
Kirkwood
talking
married.
about
She like,
who's that your?
my mama.
See, her
See, my
mama
mama
like
80
my
something,
husband,
and she
see,
like the way
and
he
my
sang.
husband is what? He's 65. So
And she
how
like
is
the way
mom?
Apostle 80. She like the way Apostle
Oh well, that's
sang.
okay, baby.
My
Does she
mom
have
like-
any money? Does she have any money?
She got some
I
money.
might have to sell pastor.
Mama said, what y'all do? What y'all run past
I'm
off
about
the
to make
show?
some money off of pastor
My
now.
mom want to know where pastor. Y'all run him off the show?
Tell my mama bring pastor back,
Back
but pastor do get a lot of more women like
Yeah,
him,
Pastor.
girl.
Yeah, they
But
like
I gotta
that.
make sure they got
That
some
sweet
money.
hair and everything.
I gotta make sure they got some money. I ain't worried about the honey. 'Cause see, if they got some money, I might have to let pastor go for a couple of days. But no, baby, I ain't gonna let you go. But
That's
right
so
at this moment, what I want Kim to stand up and let y'all see her outfit tonight.
Okay,
Come on,
okay,
Kimberly.
okay.
Let her.
Hold
I
my
want
mic.
you all to see her outfit
Okay,
tonight.
this is a mic drop.
Oh, she gonna walk. She can walk down this.
Can you get her, producer? Okay, I
Where you
want
want me
y'all
to
to see
stand?
that.
Can you see me, man?
Fabulous.
Yes. What is she?
Oh, and while she's standing there, Kim, I want to give you these beautiful flowers.
Wow, those are
And I have one for you, Linda.
Oh, these are
I have
my
one for
favorite. Thank
you.
you.
You all have
Thank
been such a
you.
blessing on the talk show. Mwah. And I just want you all to know
I love
how much
these.
I love you all and how much I appreciate
Oh,
you
these
all.
are beautiful.
And the best way to do that is give me my flowers.
Oh my God.
While you can
Thank
smell
you.
them,
Thank
while you can
you.
look at. I didn't have time to get no vase or anything, so
This
y'all
is
can put them
great. I
in.
love
But you all
these.
just make the show so much fun. And I appreciate you all for coming on the show and being a part of the Talk of Life talk show. And since this was Sister Chat night, I was able to just go out and get those. And I thought that was so cute. You know, we get roses all the time, and I wanted something different. And I was walking around and I said, oh, those are so beautiful. And they smell so nice. And I said, oh, I got to get, and they had 3. They only had 3 left. And I went, wow, this is awesome. So thank you all so much. Yeah, she thought she was.
What is she doing?
That's why I had to have Kim to do her little thing so I could go back there and get that. But anyway, we're going to do a quick commercial. Do you all remember Sweet Pleasures?
Yes.
And I know the audience is thinking Sweet Pleasures is naughty stuff. No, it's not. Sweet Pleasure are home-baked goods and more. That means Alicia Williams will bake for you or even make your favorite dish, your cake, your cookies, or whatever. And she has a phone number, 817-862-1439. Her email address is sweetpleasures272@yahoo.com. So when you don't want to bake or don't want to cook, then you can call Sweet Pleasures. And what was that, Linda?
She will deliver.
And she will deliver. So check out Sweet Pleasures with Alicia Williams, 817-862-1439. All right. We thank you all for tuning in to the Talk of Life talk show with Elma. And our question was, what do you think about younger men dating older women? Okay. Tune in every Monday, 8 p.m., Facebook Live or YouTube Live. And if you have a question, please inbox me or go to the Talk of Life talk show page or even on my page or Kimberley or Cynthia or Linda page and shoot those questions out. And on the next Sister Talk chat, I'm finna say Sister Talk, but Sister Chat, maybe we will be able to answer those questions for you. Right, sisters?
Right.
Right. Okay. I hope you're enjoying the Sister Chat. Until next time, 8 p.m. on the Talk of Life talk show with Elma, Linda, Kimberley, and Cynthia. May God bless you and keep you. Love you.